gets. That's life.
That movie out of the three Creeds is definitely my favorite one so far. I was sweating during the whole movie, and this video is not going to be a spoiler alert. This video is going to be me taking messages from that movie and making a motivation video about it, because there's so many motivational quotes in that movie out of all the Creeds and out of all the Rockies that you can take messages from and keep applying it to your life. And just like from that opening clip I posted from the movie, from the trailer, where he says the higher you get, the harder it gets. And that's life. That's something you really got to comprehend, because the more you keep striving for your goals, the more you keep striving for your dreams, the more you keep striving for your aspirations, the harder life's gonna get, man. It's just like a role-playing video game. Each and every time you level up in a video game, the difficulty gets harder, and that's going to be the same for life. The higher you get, the harder it's going to get. So be careful what you ask for. Is this something that you really want? It's what I really want. I want to get the best that life's got to offer for me. And if that means it's going to be hard, bring it on, because I'm here to fight. I'm going to keep fighting for my right for what's mine. This is my life. This is what I want out of life, man. The higher you get, the harder it gets. It's just like a role-playing video game. Like I said earlier in the video, man. You used to play, when you played, I don't even want, like Fortnite, when you're on level 1. It's so easy out there. But once you get to level 100, then you're battling people that are also level 100, man. It's gonna be competitive. Life's gonna be competitive, and you gotta keep fighting, man. The higher you get, the harder it's gonna get. Just like in boxing, man. The higher you get in the boxing ranks, the harder the fights are gonna be. Like the UFC, this fight tomorrow, John Jones versus Ciryl Gane, man. The higher you get in the UFC ranks, the GOAT, John Jones, versus one of the best heavyweight fighters in the world, Ciryl Gane. It's hard for John Jones, but the higher he gets in the ranks, the harder it's going to be. Same with Ciryl Gane. This is going to be a hell of a fight. I'm super pumped for it. But the higher you get, the harder it gets. So be careful what you ask for. Are you really ready to take on these difficult challenges? If you're trying to be a CEO, right, you're going to be battling everybody else. So more and more responsibility you're going to be taking on, right? Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Because you are ready for it. You're going to keep fighting for your right, for what's yours, man. This is your life. This is what you asked for. You're becoming more and more stronger too. Don't think it's just because it's getting harder, you're the same person. No, you're leveling up. You can handle these situations. God wouldn't give you anything that you can't handle, man. Or whatever you believe in. It would not give you anything that you cannot handle. And that's something you really got to start comprehending. The higher you get, the harder it gets. And be ready for it. It's okay. Enjoy it. Embrace the process, because you got this. You are becoming stronger. The higher you get, right, you're getting really good. You're getting strong. You're getting beefed up. You're becoming a rock solid person up here. It's going to get harder for you, because it's giving you more and more challenges, because you can handle that situation, because you've been putting yourself through a ring. You've been fighting for your right to take what's yours, man. Keep fighting for your aspirations. Keep fighting for your dreams. Keep fighting for your goals, man, because this is for your life. This is what you asked for. This is what you want. I want it for you, man. You got to want it too. The higher you get, the harder it gets. And another thing I took away from that movie, man, I'm pumped up. That movie had me sweating. That movie had me feeling really good. And that movie made me realize that I got to start going harder on my dreams. But the thing I took away from that movie is you got to face your past. No matter how scary it is, no matter how guilty you feel about it, you got to face your past, because if you don't face your past, it's going to come and bite you in the butt. And one of the quotes from that movie that really stuck out to me was, even though you're scared, even though you feel guilty about it, you got to let go of what was and start walking in to what is, man. It's a different situation now. You are a different person than what it was back then. So stop thinking about what was. It is what it is now. So you got to keep fighting. You got to keep fighting for your right to keep moving forward, man. You are changing. You are a different person. Start realizing who you are. Before you can be, you must become. If you want to become a CEO, if you want to own your own business, start seeing yourself as that business leader, start seeing yourself as that CEO, and start moving that way, because it's only going to happen. You got to start attracting these things to you, man. I'm so pumped up. That movie had me so fired up. I realized what I got to start doing to get to where I want to go. The higher you get, the harder it gets. And you got to let go of what was and start walking into what is. And that's something you really got to start feeling, man. This is serious. This is what you want out of life. This is not for the weak. This is not for people that are okay with being average. This video is not. This video is for you to get to your goals, to get to your aspirations, to get to where you need to go. Stop being so... Stop thinking it's just going to happen for you. You got to put in some work and you got to start leveling up. The higher you get, the harder it gets, man. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this motivation message was powerful for you guys. Hit that like button, comment down below. Go see Creed 3. You won't regret it. It's a great movie. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Let's go. The higher you get, the harder it gets. Remember that and keep fighting.